Yo, what is up, guys? So, in 2 days, I got another tattoo session coming up. I'm gonna continue working on my right leg to get a whole full sleeve. And for those of you with tattoos, you know the tattoo pain, it sucks. After a couple hours sitting, the pain usually gets exponentially worse. So, I was thinking, is there any type of diet or any foods that I can eat that might help me increase my pain tolerance? So let me explain my theory to you. When you're getting tattooed, you're sitting there for, I don't know, 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours getting hit with needles. So you're going through some trauma. You're all tensed up. Maybe you're like sweating or breathing harder. Probably burning up a whole bunch of like blood sugar, glycogen, some calories in there getting burnt up from you going through that stress. I was thinking maybe after those 2 hours, because usually after 2 hours the pain gets exponentially worse for me. Maybe after 2 hours I'm just like all out of glycogen already. I've just spent all my glycogen. That's why things are starting to hurt a lot more now. And for a marathon runner, when they're running, after about like 90 minutes or so, when they spent all their glycogen, that's usually the point when they hit the wall or start to feel way more tired. So maybe that's the same for like when you're getting a tattoo. You hit the wall during the tattoo. So if I can increase my glycogen storage, like what a marathon runner does with carb loading, they're trying to increase their glycogen storage. Maybe I'll be able to handle more pain, or at least not hit the wall and get that point where the pain spikes. I can delay that a little bit further so the session doesn't suck as much. So what I'm gonna do is basically carb load for 1 day. It's not gonna be a legit carb load like for somebody running a marathon, because I'm not really exercising. I'm sitting in a chair getting blasted. I'm going to eat about 520 grams of carbohydrates tomorrow. 8 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight. Maybe if this works, it'll help you guys out if you're kind of a baby like me and you're scared of the tattoo pain. And I got a shit ton of sessions to go on my right leg. So if this works, I'll continue to do this for each and every session until my leg is done. I'm back from my session. It was a 3 hour session. Just did the outline for my knee and then the top of my thigh. Overall, I felt like the carb loading maybe helped a little bit. I'm really not too sure if it really helped that much, because it didn't really feel that much more pain free, or I had that much more pain tolerance. I did notice that overall I could concentrate more today than for my other session on the lower leg. I had some remote work that I was doing to pass the time while I was getting tattooed. So I was doing about an hour remote work on my phone. I'd say I was more focused. I could handle the pain, especially because we started on my knee and I was doing my remote work right away. So I was still able to do my work. Obviously, my concentration wasn't as good as if I was not getting tattooed, but I was still able to concentrate good enough to do some work on my phone, even though I was getting tattooed on my knee, which was obviously the most painful part of the session. So right now my leg is on fire, man. That shit is burning all over. After the session was over, like right around the end, I did notice that I was starting to feel like exponentially more pain. This time I felt like I was able to go a little bit longer, maybe like 20 minutes longer before the pain really started to get a lot worse. So maybe the carb loading helped. If you guys want to try it for your next tattoo session to see if it works best for you, here's what I would recommend that you do. Obviously, I'm not a tattoo artist, and I can't really predict how your body will go, but if you want to try to do the carb loading and maybe increase your pain tolerance, don't do what I did. Don't eat stuff that has like a good amount of fiber in it. Eat some stuff with fiber in it, like the oatmeal. I probably wouldn't eat as much oatmeal as I did for the next time around. I had a hard time finishing all my meals yesterday, but it was really tough to eat all that food. So next time I'm probably gonna drink some like juice, maybe some orange juice or apple juice instead, to fill in the rest of the carbs instead of trying to eat so much high fiber stuff. I'm gonna try it again for my next session, which is gonna be in about a month. So I'm gonna try to collect some more data Obviously, it's just one person and everybody's going to work differently. But if you guys want to try it and you think that it helped you out, leave a comment. Hopefully, I can get like a bunch of people to try this, and then we can see if doing the carb loading really does help with pain tolerance during tattoos. I guess I'll make a part 2 when I get my next session done, and also do another day of carb loading before that and see how it goes. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or you guys want to try this, like leave a comment below, let me know. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.